well. Another infrastructure of development. Okay. So what do you see in these two pictures? Is also, it shares lots of idea. When health is absent, wisdom cannot reveal itself, art cannot manifest, strength cannot fight, wealth becomes useless, and intelligence cannot be applied. हेर त कति राम्रो कुरा छ क्या यहाँनिर, isn't it? It's a beautiful lines, हैन? त जब हामी बिरामी हुन्छौँ, जब हामी रोगी हुन्छौँ, जब हामी स्वास्थ्य गुमाउँछौँ, त्यसपछि हाम्रो विवेकले पनि काम गर्दैन अरे क्या, चेतनाले विवेकले पनि काम गर्दैन, त्यो बाहिर आउनै सक्दैन। हाम्रो चेतना, हाम्रो विवेक पनि काम गर्न छोड्छ अरे। आर्ट क्यानट म्यानिफेस्ट, हामी भित्र जतिसुकै कला भए पनि एउटा राम्रो गायकले गीत गाउन सक्दैन यदि ऊ बिरामी छ भने, एउटा राम्रो डान्सरले डान्स गर्न सक्दैन, एउटा साइन्टिस्टले साइन्सको ल्याबमा काम गर्न सक्दैन, हैन? ओके, यो कुरा फेरि अब कोर फाइट, अब एउटा राम्रो फाइटर भए पनि ऊ, हैन, राम्रो एउटा रेस्टलर भए पनि यदि बिरामी छ भने ऊ ओछ्यानमा लड्छ नि, कताबाट फाइट गर्छ? उसको भित्रको शक्ति नै हुँदैन नि। अनि त्यसैगरी राइट, वेल्थ बिकम्स युजलेस अरे क्या, सम्पत्तिले पनि काम गर्दैन नि। सम्पत्तिले बाँच्ने भए आजसम्म मान्छे सबै अमर हुन्थ्यो होला, हो कि हैन? धेरै मान्छे बाँचिरहन्थ्यो होला, isn't it, right? So even wealth becomes useless and intelligence cannot be applied. र हामीसँग भएको जति पनि इन्टेलिजेन्स भन्छौँ नि हामी, हाम्रो बुद्धि, हैन, हाम्रो तीक्ष्णता, हाम्रो ज्ञान पनि हामी एप्लाई गर्न सक्दैनौँ। This is this proverb, or this is the statement by Horofilus. Okay, so we have to keep all these words in our mind, and so we have to be rather conscious about our food habits as well as about our lifestyles. त्यसैले हामीले हाम्रो लाइफस्टाइललाई ध्यान दिनुपर्छ, हाम्रो फुड ह्याबिट्सलाई ध्यान दिनुपर्छ। अहिले सबैभन्दा बढी मान्छेहरू लाइफस्टाइल र फुड ह्याबिट्सका कारण हुने रोगहरूबाट पीडित छन् क्या। मोस्ट अफ द पिपल अल ओभर द वर्ल्ड, दे आर सफरिङ फ्रम द डिजिज which are the products or which are the outcomes, okay, of our bad lifestyles, our bad food habits. So we have to be rather careful. Okay, go further. So here I have mentioned health is the source of happiness. So there is close connection between health and happiness. Priti, do you आफ्नो एज ग्रुप अनुसार है, हैन, हामी सबैको एज ग्रुप अनुसारका बिहेभियर्स हुन्छन्, एक्टिभिटिज हुन्छन्, हैन? त हाम्रो एज ग्रुप अनुसार अनि हाम्रो लेभल अनुसार हाम्रो लाइफ लङ एफोर्ट्स के का लागि हो भन्दा त अफ कोर्स टु फिल ह्याप्पिनेस, टु रिमेन ह्याप्पिनेस, राइट? एज अ साइन्टिस्ट, एज अ डक्टर, एज अ टिचर, एज अ प्रोफेसनल, जे भए पनि हैन, एउटा प्रोफेसनलको रूपमा, एउटा चाहिँ नि अब एथलेटिक्सको रूपमा, अर्थात् एउटा पोलिटिशियनको रूपमा, वाट एभर इज योर ब्याकग्राउन्ड, राइट? Actually, you want to enjoy happiness in its complete form, right? And we struggle for it throughout the life. But actually, happiness is determined by health. It's so because when you have good health, you can have good performance. As a right, as an athletic, एउटा खेलाडी पनि उसको हेल्थ राम्रो छ भने उसले चाहिँ राम्रो पर्फर्मेन्स दिन्छ नि, एज अ फुटबलर, एज अ क्रिकेटर, हैन? अब फुटबल खेल्दा खेल्दै यदि उसलाई डायरिया लागेको छ, फुटबलमा बल कुदाउँदा कुदाउँदै बाथरुम कुद्नु पर्ने हो भने त उसको पर्फर्मेन्स हुन्छ त राम्रो? अफ कोर्स न, isn't it? So as a teacher, as a doctor, as a student, as a housewife, whatever, isn't it? You can give best performance when you have good health, and best performance or your good performance leads to success, isn't it? And success is the, let me tell you, success is the most reliable and most durable source of happiness. सफलता नै सुखको स्रोत हो भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ जहिले बुझ्नु। हामी एउटा खेलाडीको रूपमा जब सफल हुन्छौँ, एउटा हाउसवाइफले पनि हैन, जब मिठो खाना चाहिँ नि अरूलाई सर्भ गर्न सफल हुन्छन् है, उनलाई चाहिँ नि अरूले खाइदिएर मिठो मानिदिएकोमा उनलाई के हुन्छ? She feels great satisfaction, inner satisfaction. It becomes happy, isn't it, right? And so success leads to happiness. Therefore, health is equal to happiness. Okay, so from today, you must be serious about your health, because health and happiness go side by side. Now, there is definition of health by UNO. UNO says health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being of a person, not merely the absence of disease or infirmities. Infirmities means disease or the weaknesses. You have studied all these things, I know. About physical health, if all the parts of our body, our internal parts of body, external parts of body, if they are functioning well, if you feel no problem with these parts of the body, isn't it? Feel any trouble, any pain in any part of the body, that means you are physically healthy, right? And you are mentally healthy when you are capable, you are able enough to make right judgment, appropriate judgment at the right time or appropriate time. एउटा मान्छे मेन्टली हेल्दी कतिखेर हुन्छ जब उसले ठिक समयमा ठिक डिसिजन लिन सक्छ, राइट? सो इफ यु आर क्यापेबल of making right decision at the right time, you are mentally healthy. If any person is not able to take right decision at the right time, if the person takes wrong decision, isn't it? That means the person is not mentally healthy. And you are socially healthy or socially well-being when, isn't it, you are able to develop relations with people and you are able to continue those relations. Okay, that means you are socially healthy, isn't it? अब अहिले कस्तो छ भन्दा नि, जस्तै मान्छेहरू हामी नेपालीहरूको सोच चाहिँ कस्तो छ भन्दा, अब यदि हामी हिँडडुल गरिरहेका छौँ, खाइरहेका छौँ, घुमिरहेका छौँ भने यस आई एम अल राइट, आई एम फिट एन्ड फाइन, आई हेभ नो प्रब्लम, आई हेभ नो डिजिज भन्ने हाम्रो चाहिँ नि जेनरली माइन्डसेट छ। एउटा ओछ्यानमा लडेको मान्छे जब ऊ ओछ्यानमा लड्छ अनि मान्छे अरू चाहिँ आफन्तहरू फलफुल लिएर आउन थाल्छ अनि मात्रै उसलाई चाहिँ म बिरामी रहेछु भन्ने महसुस हुन्छ क्या। त्योभन्दा अगाडि हिँडुन्जेल डुलुन्जेल होइन, उसले आफ्नो जस्तै अब बेला बेलामा मेडिकल चेकअपहरू गर्ने होइन, डक्टरहरूको सम्पर्कमा जाने कोही पनि गर्दैनन् जबसम्म ऊ लड्दैन ओछ्यानमा। सो एक्चुअली देयर आर टु टाइप्स अफ पेसेन्ट्सहरू दुई खालको हुन्छन्, एउटा भर्टिकल पेसेन्ट र अर्को होरिजेन्टल पेसेन्ट भन्छ। पेसेन्ट होरिजेन्टल एन्ड भर्टिकल हुन्छन्। अब भर्टिकल भनेको ओछ्यानमा लडेको, अब होरिजेन्टल भनेको ओछ्यानमा लड्यो। भर्टिकल भनेको चाहिँ अब हामी जस्तो हामी हिँडिरहेका छौँ, बोलिरहेका छौँ अनि हामी के एज्युम गर्छौँ त भन्दा आई एम फिट एन्ड फाइन, नो प्रब्लम भन्छौँ हामी होइन। तर भित्रबाट रोगहरू चाहिँ कति छ, कति 10 वर्ष भइसक्यो मेडिकल टेस्टमा गएको छैन होइन। किन भन्दा अब हिँडिरहेको छु, बोलिरहेको छु है, म के ठान्छु त भन्दा आई एम अल राइट, आई एम फिट एन्ड फाइन, तर भित्रबाट रोग चाहिँ बढिरहेको छ, जन्मिरहेको छ, isn't it? So generally there are two types of patients, vertical and horizontal. अनि हाम्रो नेपाली समाजले चाहिँ horizontal भनेको ओछ्यानमा लडेकालाई मात्रै बिरामी भन्ने चलन छ है। Okay, so absence of disease or infirmities in bodies means, let's say these are the things which have been focused by this definition, isn't it? Physical fitness, mental fitness in thought or rightness, okay, and social adjustment in society through positive behavior. So these are the aspects which have been focused by this definition of NO. Now let's talk about health status in Nepal. अब नेपालमा हेल्थको स्टेटस के छ? अब नेपालमा हेल्थको स्टेटस के छ? पहिलो कुरा त of course there is poor health status. तिमीहरुको म 5-6 मिनेट आ doctor or the medical staff is not sufficient, isn't it, right? There is a less number of medical staffs on the one hand, and medical equipments are also let's say provided, isn't it, right? Those health centers and hospitals are poorly equipped, means no medical devices or equipments, isn't it, right? Or धेरै कुराहरु छन्, isn't it? And so many, especially government hospitals, government health centers, government health posts, if you visit there, it is, isn't it, miserable, quite miserable and upsetting. And see here, the life expectancy of the people is just 70.9 years. हाम्रो आयु, नेपालीहरुको आयु हो यो। हाम्रो नेपालीहरुको सरदर आयु चाहिँ अब भनौं न 71 वर्ष रहेछ। अब लकीली यसमा 2-4 वर्ष बढी हामी बाँच्यौं भने बाँची गयौं, होइन भने हाम्रो अहिलेको हैन अब यो चाहिँ WHO ले निकाल्छ यो हाम्रो चाहिँ सरदर आयु भनेको 70.9 इयर्स। हुन त यही पनि धेरै हो, किन बाँच्नु धेरै त हैन, त्यही पनि मर्ने रहर कसैलाई हुँदैन, तर मान्छे नमरेको शहर हुँदैन, एउटा गीत छ नि हैन, कति राम्रो छ है, मर्ने कसैलाई रहर हुँदैन तर नमरेको प्रहर हुँदैन भन्ने गीत छ, isn't it? Okay, and at the same time, lots of endemics, epidemics, pandemics, malnutrition, these things are very common in the context of Nepal, okay? अब endemics भनेको चाहिँ they are limited within a very small area. सानो ठाउँमा जस्तै विराटनगरमा मात्रै यदि जन्डिस छ भने if the people here in Viratnagar they are suffering from jaundice, that is endemic, right? But epidemics they spread comparatively far and wider. अब यो endemic भन्दा epidemic चाहिँ अझ बढी, it occupies larger area and it spreads to large area quite fastly. अब pandemic भनेको चाहिँ it's a global epidemic. यो विश्वभरि फैलिनेले नै हामी के भन्छौं, pandemic भन्छौं. जस्तै अहिलेको COVID-19 is pandemic, okay? And next now, lack of pure drinking water. This is another problem. We know very well. एउटा pure drinking water matrai pani औषधि हो. It is a medicine itself, right? If a person, especially an adult person, requires more than 5 to 6 liters of drinking water in his or her everyday life. अब जस्तै नानी बाबुहरुले पनि भाइ बहिनीहरुले पनि कम्तीमा कम्ती 3 लिटर पानी चाहिँ सधैँ खानुपर्छ. 3 लिटर नापेर सधैँ खाने. 3 लिटर पानी मात्रै खायौं भने धेरै रोगहरु हाम्रो शरीरको निको हुन्छ. इन्डाइजेसन, खाना नपच्ने, अनि छालाहरु बेलैमा चाहिँ च्याउरिने, रिंकल्सहरु पर्ने, छालाहरु चाहिँ एकदम भनौं न अब चाँडै बुढो देखिने, बुढ्यौली चाँडै आउने, यो पानीको कमीले हुन्छ नि. छालाहरु सुक्ने, isn't it? पानी सफिसिएन्ट खायो भने right, you can maintain very smooth skin, isn't it, right? And you can also, let's say you can avoid wrinkles and so many other things. त्यसै गरी अब पानी itself, we require water for different other purposes, isn't it? So it is itself medicine. अब नेपालमा it is unluckily हैन, धेरै मान्छे अहिले पनि छन्, there is large population, they are deprived of clean drinking water, pure drinking water, okay? Another environment pollution is rampant, means widespread, isn't it? Next one is expensive health service. Yes, of course, isn't it? In the context of Nepal, अब यो प्राइभेट हेल्थ सेन्टर्सहरु, नर्सिङ होमहरुका कारण चाहिँ नेपालमा के भएको छ त भन्दा हेल्थ सर्भिस इज क्वाइट एक्सपेन्सिभ. अब सरकारी हस्पिटलमा सेवा राम्रो छैन, you won't get right proper services in the government hospitals or health centers, and people they have no option, so they are bound to go to private hospitals, private nursing homes and clinics, and where they have to pay huge amount of money, isn't it? Next now, high infant, child and maternal mortality rate. So in Nepal, there is high infant mortality rate, child mortality rate, and maternal mortality rate. All these things are really quite high. Actually, no any child, no any mother, isn't it? No any, let's say, child or the infant should lose his or her life. अब यस्तो भिजुअल्सहरु हामी नेपालमा धेरै देख्न पाउँछौं. You can see this child is suffering from malnutrition, isn't it?